Good morning YouTube. Well, today I'm working on getting the wall for the fridge between the driver's seat and the kitchen done. There's the kitchen and the driver's seat with our new leather seats in there. They're beautiful. This is where the fridge is going, and this is where the wall's going, right up along here. Yesterday I cut out the template for the wall there. Today I'm going to frame it all up. We're going to look at the fridge tonight. May buy it tonight, don't know. But I've got to leave this section of the wall open so I can work out how I'm going to fix the fridge so it doesn't move. I know I'm pretty much sure what I'm doing down the bottom. I've just got to work out how I'm going to do the top. Anyway, I'll show you that in the video when I do that. Now I'm cutting the frame for this section of it. It's coming basically from here straight up. So that'll cover the little open section that's still left down there. So that'll be covered. And the wall, or the window is going to be removed as well, with some metal sheeting going up there with a fan in it. And then I can soundproof it, insulate it and vanguard it. But that's not today. That'll be a bit later on. Alright guys, so let's get stuck in and get this wall built. So I got some timber from Bunnings yesterday. It's a 70 by 35 non-structural pine. It was pretty cheap. It's a 2.4 metre and it was $5.52. But in saying that, it's I don't know whether you can see it, but it's not straight. It's actually very curved, this piece, but that's okay because hopefully it'll curve into the shape of the bus. Alright guys, I'm building this frame, and as with the bus, nothing's quite square. As you can really see it here by the distance between here, and this piece of timber is actually curved that way as well, so it's quite amazing how much, and even the top to down the bottom isn't exactly right either. This one still sticks out at the top more than the bottom. Anywho, I've made up the frame so far. Up the top, when I use the square and cut the same length as that there, this here was like this. So I've had to make that so it looks perpendicular, and then cut this piece to match. And as you can see, that looks pretty level there, or square, when you look at it back here. What I had to do up here as well is I've cut a piece off. Cut a piece which I'm going to screw into the top part here, which will keep the sheet that I can screw into up here, and it will also then give me somewhere to screw into here to keep it solid as well. And this will be screwed into the metal here. It'll be screwed into the metal beam that goes along here, screwed into the wood, screwed into the wood here, screwed down through the metal here, here and here and here, so it'll have lots of anchor points along here. And then I'll do the sheeting and make sure that's all right. I've just got to work out where I've got to put this across the top, and then I can fix that in, fix this, and then fix it all in, and that's the wall done. Alright guys, this is the template I made for the wall for between the fridge and the driver's seat. I got some more ply because I didn't have enough, as is always the case. Brand new, straight out of Bunnings. It looks like it's just come off the pallet, and as I was pulling it out, it started to bend, so straight away it started to curve, which is no big deal. I'll be able to put it up and glue and screw it in, and it'll straighten it back up, but that's why I've got these on it, just to hold it down and try and keep it flat. But anyway, I'm going to copy around the template all the way around, and then I'm going to cut it out. We'll go into the bus and we'll screw it in, and then I can cut down the width of it to the frame, so I've got it exactly right. Then I'll just leave it up there screwed once I've cut it for a little bit, because the fridge is coming tomorrow, and I've got to work out how I'm going to install the fridge and keep it from moving around. So I'll just have it temporarily installed. If I have to take it down to add framing or anything, I can. Otherwise, if it's okay, I'll take it off, I'll liquid nail it and screw it all in position, and that'll be right. Okay guys, I had to make a template for the engine cover that's right where the fridge is going to be. That's a little one that before you go up into the cabin, you step up onto the engine, there's a little bay that's got to be cut out there. So I used 18mm plywood on the floor when I laid it, but I've got none left, so I had some 9mm bits, so I've joined them together. I've liquid nailed them together, I've clamped them down real tight, and also screwed as well. So I'll let that go off and hold, and then I'll put my template on there, and that will be the cover for that piece that I need when the fridge comes out, which should be tomorrow. Alright guys, today's going to be a busy day, and I've already up and started. Now this is the section that I glued together, two pieces of 9mm to make an 18mm to cover the same as what the floor is cut out, because the fridge is going to be along here and it might stick out. It's going to stick out a little bit, so I had to make sure we had a flat floor. So that's all cut and ready to go. The next thing is, as Carolyn rightly pointed out, I really need to take the window out before the fridge gets here. So that's what I'm going to do now. If you want to look at how I removed the windows, you can look back yonks ago in one of the videos. I'll find it and I'll link it down below, so you can, if you want to watch how to get rid of the windows, you can do that. But I'm going to quickly do it. You'll see it on the time lapse, but I'm not going to explain it because I've already explained it. So I've got to get that out and at least covered up. Of course, it may rain, it may not. There's some clouds all the way around, so hopefully it won't rain till hopefully it won't rain today at all. But once I get the window out, I get the covering up there, so if it does rain, it doesn't matter. And the fridge is coming between 11 and 2 today, so it's all happening. Alright guys, the window's out. Took all of 10 minutes to get it out, if that. I've got the window out and I've cleaned up around the outside, got rid of all the mastic. Okay, the window taking out took 5 minutes. Cleaning up the outside took 45 minutes, so
So here's the fridge for the van. And they're unboxing it and they're going to put it in to the van for us. I think they think we're a bit weird, especially when we talked about a YouTube channel and a van, but let's see what happens. Here's Andrew over here. He's also recording it.
Yep. Oh, these guys are geniuses. I've done this once or twice before. We're in. They made it look easy. Now, it's sticking out a bit, but we've still got up here. I've got to take this off here, so it's going to come back further, probably another 20 mil or so. So it should take this back further this way. So you like it?
Yes, and it just looks huge though. But it didn't take long to get it in, which is good.
So let's have a look from it down here.
Yeah, it's hard to get it. I took a photo from down there, but it's not.
Alright guys, I've got the window to lead in behind the fridge. I couldn't get Sika 252, I had to get 227. Now it works, but it doesn't hold as well as the 252 when you're sticking it, because the bus has got a bit of a curve in it. The 252, once you push it in, it sucks it in and it doesn't move. This one popped out a little bit at the end, so I had to put a bit more on it, and also around the outside, but it's holding there now and it's curing off, so I'll show you inside. There it is inside. Once again, not pretty, but you're never going to see that again anyway. So once that's cured off, which will be tomorrow, I can put the sound deadener on, van sealer on. I've got to make room for the fan as well, so I'll have to do that. I should have cut that out before I did that. Doesn't matter, I'll do that later. I forgot completely about it. I can put the van sealer on, and then I can start working out how I'm going to get this fridge to sit in there properly.